Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video and I've been putting this off for a really long time for who knows why, but I feel really called to start giving readings for the collective and just have it really accessible for you so you can kind of come to my page whenever you need some guidance or something that you feel, you need clarity on. This is a safe space to look for guidance and just kind of, I guess, yeah, it's self-explanatory. Like, what do you need to hear or what's going on for you? It can go into so many different categories depending on what the title of the video is, but my name is Goldie and I made it very like a low maintenance setup since it's my first video. I just kind of want to practice getting out there, but I'm gonna start by having you guys choose one of the 3 items in front of us, and whichever one you choose will be what group you're meant for, and that will be your collective reading. So group 1, we're gonna do the shell. Group 2 is gonna be the citrine stone. And group 3 is going to be the amethyst stone. All right, you guys can pause the video, trust your intuition on which stone or object to choose. Whichever one you feel called to, you can look at the timestamps as well. If you have like a synchronicity or call to the numbers. If I can't decide, I usually pick numbers, or whichever one caught your eye first is probably calling to you or speaking to you, so that's some help for that. All right, if you chose the seashell, this is your reading, group 1. Cool. So I already put a prayer over the cards, over the space, over you and I. Now I'm just going to pick from the tarot. You know what? I feel called to kind of start over here. We have an oracle deck and an angel, guardian angel deck. I'm going to start with the angel deck. What do you need to hear from your angels, your spirit guides, your ascended masters as they are here? Take a deep breath with me as we just tap into our inner world and what is coming out for us. Goddess of beauty, you're a wondrous being of light. There is nothing to change or fix. Angel of vision, someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. So that's going to be kind of guiding this reading, so we know that the real you is coming forward and there's something in front of you that you might not be seeing, or somebody's not revealing part of the story or truth. I see this more of that you're kind of being awakened in a way, if that makes sense. You're being awakened. Let me get more cards. Sorry, I gotta do this. Tarot. Okay, yeah. I knew where this was going. Yes. Okay, let me also just pull these oracle cards. Get a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, I hear the word boundaries coming through. So let's just go over what the tarot is here. And these are reversed, but I'll keep that in mind. Just want to show you the images. We have Devil, 9 of Pentacles, and 7 of Cups. Obedience and meditation. So what I'm getting from this is that you're in a place of not allowing yourself pleasure or seeing how beautiful you are and what you have to offer people, the world, yourself even, but like your people is what I'm hearing. Like maybe you are an influencer, or maybe you have a lot to say or want to share with others and there's something blocking you from doing so. You're very hard on yourself. You have an idea or vision of how things are supposed to go, and if they don't come out to that, it's like you're even harder on yourself, which It's actually just a very toxic pattern that is looking to be broken. It's like it's got you in a chokehold. It really wants you to recognize that you're beautiful and perfect the way you are, and that your vision might be a little impaired regarding how you see yourself. Yeah. You're very, you're somebody who really likes to stay within the lines and not, with this obedience card, I'm really getting that you like to do things the right way. And sometimes that might be within the way the law is. Like I'm hearing like you obey the law. You're an abiding citizen. And it's hard for you to break the mold of not caring what others think, because that would look like very rebellious for your character and image. I'm gonna pull some more tarot really quick. This card came out. What is this? Oh yeah, Queen of Swords. Okay. There's definitely a deeper message going on. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You know, your worth and how you view yourself is actually blocking a lot of manifestations for you, is what I'm hearing. And you're very avoidant. You might be an avoidant attachment style. You avoid conflict, but it's actually creating so much to build up on you. It's like you're putting a lot of things off, and that's actually attracting a lot of burdens. And wow, this is getting somewhere really intense. You're just meant to kind of speak up and be yourself, and you're not aligning with that right now. It's like your true, authentic you is someone who shares a lot, who speaks up about issues. When you are not sharing things, personal stuff about you, you know you're not aligned. It's like you feel better and you feel good sharing things with people. So when you're not, it just feels very lonesome, isolation. Yeah, look at this, Hanged Man. You're not doing something in your honor of, it's like you're not honoring yourself. I'm sorry. You're not honoring yourself in this way of like speaking up. You're not honoring that. Let me see something else. Getting a lot of cards out. Sorry about this. Ooh, Goddess of Oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at the moment. Angel of Soul Love. Time to look at how you value yourself. Issues of self-love. Yeah, I'm getting strong energy of like a breakup you might have just overcome, or some sort of cycle. You're very present, or at least you're trying to be more present in the material realm. You're really redirecting this energy from something you went through I want to say innerly. Like I'm hearing inner turmoil. It's like there's things going on the inside of your inner world that you haven't addressed, or you're putting on the back end of things. You're not looking at it. You're kind of just, you're avoiding it. That's like another big theme of the message I got, is that you're avoiding things that need to be addressed. And I'll tell you right now how we can address that. I want to let you know, like, you're not doing this alone. The rest of the Seashell people in this group are going to be going through this exact lesson. So together we're going to figure out how you can overcome this and really look at it. And I did see meditation in one of these. So meditating is something, and that involves a lot of relaxing, which is something I see that you don't like to do. You're very avoidant. You're avoiding a lot of downtime. And with the Hanged Man, it just showed me that you're really not active right now. Active in addressing problems in your life. You're not active in handling problems or conflict. You're not active for yourself. You are practicing presence right now. That makes sense. Like you're practicing being present, but I don't see that you are getting to the core issue and really sitting in the mud of the situation and looking at everything and being like, I need to clean this up. I need to start doing something. So let's see what steps you can take to getting more aligned and out of this issue, and what can help you. Honesty, being honest with yourself. That one hit me right away. Belonging. This reminds me of like a home situation and cycles. Okay, hear me out. This group might be struggling with some mental health issues, and that could be the core issue of everything. And just know that, like, you know, you are safe. Interesting. Hold on. Hold on. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. One sec, one sec. Hold on. I see. Nice. So there's a fear around looking at your problems, and there's a fear around realizing the steps of what you need to do. It's like you see it as a risk of jeopardizing your mental health if you were to tap into what this issue is. It could be depression. It could be, there's just something major I see you avoiding. It's missing context, because I guess it's going to be specific for each person. And, you know, your angels and guides, there's so many of them here right now for every single person viewing group number 1 that I can only stay within the margin of what it will mean for you. So it has to be very general, very vague. It's going to make sense for you. I'm going to name a few that I see: drinking problems, going out, excessive drinking, avoidance, not looking at what needs to be changed in your life, maybe a partnership, maybe you're going between 2 people, maybe there's a decision that you need to, or a role you need to step into and you're not ready for that. It's a lot of responsibility. You see, there's many things. Take what resonates and what feels right. Just know that on the other side of this decision you need to make, there's actually a really bright picture, and this is going to be the hardest part. It's like taking initiative and being accountable, taking accountability for what you need to change and do is going to reward you. And it all is the same end goal, right? Like, we want success, we want to feel safe, we want happiness, we want our mental health to clear up. It's like there's a very important road. Like, there's a sign. Oh my, there's a sign that's like, hey, road work ahead, pay attention to what's going on, or something bad, you're gonna fly off this cliff. Like, you need to address this issue. You need to recognize there's a big road sign. You need to be honest with yourself. You need to recognize the pattern. There's a pattern here. You know, it might be even some of you might identify with this being about relationships, the pattern in relationships. You keep attracting certain people when you really need to heal, and they'll reflect back to you what it is you need to heal. I'm hearing like you're on a binge or a bender. You're on a bender of like maybe downloading different apps and, you know, participating in some form of self-harm when it comes to intimacy, of, you know, having multiple partners, and like avoidance. It all comes back to that avoidance where you're just keeping yourself busy through different people. Like I said, the way we're going to kind of address this is, I'm hearing journal, like I'm hearing journaling, journal prompts, being alone, stepping into nature, feeling safe, getting real about like what your authentic self needs from you. I'm hearing that you get a lot of different dreams lately that are pointing to this issue, and you're just kind of like, yeah, I'll get to it. Some of you might be triggered by this group, but just know that, you know, your spirit guides care about you and they want you to find this help. Some of you guys might not resonate with this at all, and that's fine. Take what does resonate from this. Maybe there was 1 or 2 specific messages in this that you needed to hear. Maybe the rest will not resonate. You know, feel free to align with what you feel called to align with. Yeah, let's do something else. I have this yoga deck, and it'll just kind of give us like some signs for you and some breathing techniques and other little things that you can do for your body, because we do store a lot of trauma in our bodies. Releasing some of that trauma in our bodies can help us with our mind. So I'm just going to move these out of the way if you don't mind. Oh, I also wanted to mention more on the fact that there is something on the other side of all this when you do address these problems, and just know that taking that step is going to be so worth the reward. Just to keep that in mind for you. All right, let's see what comes out of this. I think I have the book in here somewhere. Feels like there's a booklet in here. There it is. I think that's the booklet. Whoopsies. Yeah, okay. All right, I'm just gonna do some pulling. Sounding breath. Okay, we'll go into that in a second. These are really simple and easy, fun little things you can do. Okay, and I do feel called to maybe do this one. Interesting. So we have sounding breath. Lie in the corpse pose. And if you don't know what the corpse pose is, it's just laying flat on your back on a flat surface, maybe a yoga mat or the ground, maybe the earth, maybe grass if you feel called to, because that's very good for our back alignment and just like that straight, you know, ground. I mean, whatever, maybe in the bed too, but corpse pose, laying straight on your back. Exhale completely. Draw your breath in slowly through your nose. As you inhale, slowly fill your abdomen and lungs. Contract your throat slightly and make a soft hissing sound as you exhale, emptying your lungs completely. Let your breath be long and slow. The affirmation for this is, I am at peace. All is well in my world. The benefits of this is calms the body and balances the nervous system, expels stale air from the lungs, purifying the respiratory system, slows the mind, calms the emotions. So I think that's really important because your nervous system does feel like it's heavily involved with the issues you're handling and the problems you're avoiding. It's like you have anxiety and you're nervous to address these problems and issues and this conflict in your life. So deep breaths are crucial and mandatory in the process of handling all of this because I do see that there is a lot of nervous system activity. This is going to be really easy for you also. We're going to have some gentle neck rolling. Yep, neck rolls. Sit with your back straight, head right up. Exhale and drop your head forward, chin toward your chest. Slowly roll your left ear over your shoulder, left shoulder. Hold for a few breaths, allowing the right side of your neck to release. Slowly drop your chin toward your chest and roll your right ear over your right shoulder. Hold, allowing the left side of your neck to release. Repeat once on both sides. Be sure your breath remains steady and your pace slow. The benefits of this is it lubricates and stretches the neck joints, relieves residual tension in the neck and shoulders, and firms the chin and throat. Yeah, I like that. And then we have the lovely cat dog stretch. Okay, there's a lot of reading going on here, but if you just wanted to see these images, it just involves some breathing and some stretching. I don't actually want to read all of this, so if you want to pause this and just take a look at that, that would be cool. Yeah. And you can actually watch some YouTube videos on how to do this, so if you want, but all of these are going to be things to help you and your body on kind of figuring out what's going on with what you need to hear from your guides. Dang. Okay, thank you so much, group number 1. I'll be putting out more videos later this week or month or something. I just want you to have this very accessible information if you ever needed to tap in and find answers immediately. I'm mainly doing this for my clients because I can't tend to everybody all the time at once, and I know that it's costly to always, anyway, you get it. It's just, I want this to be accessible and I want you to find the answers as quickly and everything as you can because I know people trust in me to deliver certain information and messages. So thank you so much for choosing the shell. That was your reading on what you need to hear now. If you feel called to, give me a follow. And thanks for supporting me. I'll see you guys later. Hi guys, if you chose the Citrine stone, this reading is for you. This is group number 2. So, very nice. I'm going to start with some oracle cards. This is a new group, so I'm just going to shuffle this. I already did a prayer over us, and so we are protected. I asked your spirit guides to be present. What? Oh, a lot of cards just flew out. Hold on. Hi, so I want to start off with the angel cards because I want our angels to come through and our spirit guides to give us a general theme of this for our group 2 Citrine collective. So let's see. What do they need to hear, my group 2? What do they need to hear right now? Oof, powerful. God of the underworld, something which no longer serves you is about to end. And I feel like you guys know this. This feels like a very powerful group. This group feels like they are after whatever it is. Oh yeah, they are. Angel of manifestation, your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. Like I said, this energy feels fast paced. It feels very fiery. Again, with the group 1 got this. Angel of vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Although that's what the message is, when I see this card, it doesn't always have to be somebody, you know, not trusting or somebody that's out to get you. The message is more for me, at least what I pick up from this, is that you might be duping yourself, if that makes sense. Like, you are the reflection that you're not believing. It's like you are not trusting in your own decision. So just keep that in mind before you think, you know, oh no, someone's lying to me, someone's cheating on me. Like, I don't get that vibe from this, and I don't want you to worry, because that's not, I feel that like a lot of, I don't know, when I get this card, like, it just doesn't resonate for half the readings, and I read that part and I just disregard it because I just know that that wasn't the message I know was coming from that card. But anyways, I think I'm gonna pull one more because there needs some clarification around these. With a lot of blue energy, it looks like a lot of communication is going to be coming out, or you're on the verge of sharing a lot of information. Oh, what do you know? Another blue card. Angel of soul love. Time to look at how you value yourself and issues of self-love. Again, don't feel attacked. Don't feel attacked. We're going to get some clarity on what's going on. This regards a lot of like manifestation work that you've been putting out into the universe and feeling worthy of that. And I just think that there's a few things that you need to tweak to be on your way to it receiving that manifestation. And it involves how you view yourself and how you view the world you live in, and letting go of things that are in your way, blocks, maybe people that you're tied to. I love Page of Swords. She's like, preach, because look at that face. Like, Page of Swords, the intellect, you're on to something big. Like, that sword energy, especially when it's the page, shows me that you are on to something. You have broke limiting beliefs with the 8 of Swords. A lot of thinking. Like, you're a thinker. You're a think smarter, not harder type of person, which I love. Oof, and I think you're moving, or you're transitioning from something. Definitely some movement. Some movement is involved here. I should spread these out. Movement from a current state of lack, movement of some heart healing, some heart center healing. I'm hearing like there was a loss. What loss? What was this loss surrounding? Oh, you've been in a very defensive rock bottom conflict, and you're moving out of that energy right now. You made a decision that was very hard for you, and it might have been about cutting people off. It might have been just really aiming for that end goal of happiness, and now you're in a place to really accept that happy ending where you do deserve the calm lifestyle and the person and the fun and like the family life. Like, there's a decision you had to make that made you very uncomfortable. It was hard for you, but you know what? That actually took you closer to your manifestation. And it was a lot of, yeah, okay, these swords do not lie. Like, you are in your head heavy. Not a bad thing, and it's very neutral. But I'm seeing that you can actually kind of reap the rewards of your decisions. Like, you know, you did a really hard thing. You made a hard decision, a hard choice, and now you can kind of like sit back and enjoy that commitment. Yeah. Okay, let's get some clarity. I'm gonna just like put these back because I needed to get that out there. What do you need to hear? What else do you need to hear besides the fact that, you know, you went through some stuff and they wanted to let me know that like you are a lioness, you are a lion, you are someone that aim straight towards the goal. Angel of Finances, honor and give thanks for the blessings you're about to receive. Some of you really needed to, again? Oh my gosh. Some of you really needed to hear that. Some of you really needed to hear that you are going to do really well with your finances because, you know, the citrine is the money stone, and there's no coincidence that you're getting a lot of confirmation around your finances. And ooh, there's like a very rich, I love how I'm using that word right now, very rich sense of being owed something. It's like everything in your life is going to reflect the term rich. It's like rich relationships, but not in just like a material way. It's like rich, like it's like deep, it's like a lot of flavor, it's like passionate, it's very Aries, Leo energy, maybe some Sagittarius. Interesting. I love the devil in this because it's showing me that you could be getting caught up in some toxic people because those people happen to fall into that category of greed and materialism. But as a material physical being in this physical material world and realm, you are allowed to feel worthy and have nice things. It's more about protecting your energy at this point, because when you're playing in the field of money, you're playing in the field of material gain, there's a lot of snakes. And you're a really pure soul, you're a really good person, and you do deserve good things, but I feel called to tell you that you need to heavily wear black, protect yourself, wear a lot of protective stone, maybe wear an evil eye jewelry, whatever like sits well with your culture or practice and feels right, that protection. Maybe say a prayer over yourself and your home and your family, something where these malicious people or not malicious offers, but I'm just hearing like there's offers that look like it's like fool's gold. I don't know, that just came out of nowhere. It's like a penny painted gold. It's like, here, I'm gonna lower you in, if that's the word. So just be aware of that. And this actually ties into your self-worth. It's like remembering that you are worthy of the real gold, not just the fool's gold or the painted gold image that's not real gold, you know, like you are worth that. One sec. Yes, okay. There might be just some things that you're kind of thinking will be the answer to a lot of your problems. I'm hearing like you want to change your self-image, you want to do maybe like tweaks to your physical appearance, and you're saying, yes, that's going to be the answer to what I need to change in order to succeed. But what I'm hearing, honestly, is that there's a lot of inner child subconscious programming that's going on in your world that you need to kind of look at and just really take the time. Like when I say this, I mean this, and I know it's like, okay, yeah, inner child work, but it's serious. It's going to change your world. Like, I need you to understand that it's going to change your world. You won't have to do all the hard things. You won't be getting duped or constantly, you know, fooled by people. They're not going to have that one over you, because this inner child needs to be tended to and allowed the attention is what I'm hearing. So, and okay, Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Not to say that it's not going to find you. It's just there might be a lot of detours on that road, a lot of defensiveness and standing your ground and things in that matter because of that inner child work that needs to be dealt with. It's like your inner child is crying for the attention and the quick instant gratification. And you know, hold on, I'm on to something. Yeah, 6 of Pentacles, but this was reversed, mind you. So it's not like it's going to be generously handed to you. There is a block, there is a wound that needs to be addressed, and it has to do with your self-worth, and this stems from your subconscious programming. I would suggest just kind of doing some journal prompts or maybe some YouTube videos, meditations before bed, just like, you know, tapping into like your worthiness, your subconscious, like these things need to be tweaked a little bit before, and that'll actually reflect your outer world. I really hope this is still recording. Oh God, because it's so good. I love what I'm channeling right now for you guys. It feels really authentic and good. And it's okay. I'm gonna just take these two. They feel very important. Oh my goodness, the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. Okay, look, yeah. You're between two decisions or two ways of doing things. It's like you're the slow and steady one, or you're like, let's just charge into this. And like the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like, you know, there's something you need to do to hold on. The Knight of Pentacles energy, I know that there's some long-term working towards your goals. It's not just gonna snap into thin air and you're just gonna have everything. The Knight of Wands shows me that you're like, I'm gonna be flighty and I'm gonna go to multiple different avenues to make this happen. What do you need to do? I'm hearing there's like, you're like, okay, I should stay with this corporate job and just stay, you know, what's safe and that feels right. And then this part of you is the flighty, carefree version. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just, you know, I might not have a job, but like the universe has got my back, and I'm gonna give you an answer right now on what feels right for you to do. Nine of Wands reversed and 10 of Swords. There's gonna be a burnout. You want this avenue of success and easy flowing, brighter days. You want this for yourself, and I don't blame you. I'm gonna ask the angels. Oh, you know what? Let's take advantage of these oracle cards, and I'll tell you right now. Differences, understanding, and the fledging. Do not do the flighty response. I am seeing more of, one sec, this one's coming through a little. Oh yeah, okay. My bad, guys. Oh yes, okay. So we have Trapped and Angel of Communication, and I think big time that you will actually hate this corporate job and staying within the lines. And this is why I feel so called to tell you to work on that inner child, because this is going to release those major wounds and blocks to achieving what it is you want to do. And you need to communicate and be honest with yourself, and you need to communicate to your boss that you don't want to stay there and you don't want to be caught up in this rut, and you have goals and dreams and you need to pursue that. And it might look like getting a cheaper place. It might be, and you're probably like, Goldie, I don't have that option. I can't do that. Well, you're trapped either way. You know what I mean? You need to find this level and boundary of communicating what you need to yourself and the people around you, and what you're okay with and what you're not okay with, because things are going to actually work out for you in such a different way that you can't see right now. Angel of Support. The universe has heard your silent call for help. I'm seeing that there's going to be major avenues opening up that you can't see right this second. You guys also might have a father figure or a grandfather or male spirit guide, guardian who's watching over you, who you connect to. I'm seeing that they're passed over on the other side, and they are really just wanting you to be seen and heard, just like you're asking for. And you are going to be seen and heard, and you are going to get that opportunity involving your finances. Like, there is going to be just like an aha moment, and there is going to be this breakthrough on the horizon for you, and connecting to that passed on loved one or guide. You know, this might not resonate. Maybe you have an angel you connect to or work with, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Maybe you have somebody that you really do connect to up there, or an angel or spirit guide of a male energy or entity. That will actually help you if you ask. So I'm feeling called to tell you to ask them for guidance right now. Really listen to your heart and what aligns you and where you need to go for that. Interesting. Okay, not trying to make this about like love or anything. Not that the Two of Cups always represents love or intimate love. It does represent a connection between another person. And I see that it's, you know, it's a little unclear. It's a little unclear about that, but the general area this is kind of going towards is about like, oh wait, you know, I saw that there's somebody you actually might combine finances with, but I don't know if it's romantic. It might be like you're gonna get a roommate, or you might be moving in with a sibling or a cousin, or working closely with a sibling, cousin, or somebody very close to you that you recognize as family, or a friend, a boyfriend, girlfriend, somebody that's gonna make the load less harsh on you to get to your dream. Someone really believes in you. And this also ties into the male spirit guide or guardian that I saw in your energy field. So this kind of feels like there's not an exact answer for you. Of course, that's like, you know, doesn't feel fair, but just know you're going to be taken care of. And there's a lot on your side right now. There's a lot of energy working for you. They see the hard work and manifestations you've put out, and those will be coming very soon. If I could give you any months or numbers, I would say the 19th and fire energy. So any of the months around fire energy, March, April, what are the other fire signs? August, July, or Sagittarius is what? December, November, December. Those might be significant around big breaks. I know that's not very, you know, depending on when you come across this video, the soonest one is going to be what's meant for you, I'd like to say. I'm going to pull some of these yoga cards that I have, just so you can kind of see where you can work with in the body, because our bodies do store a lot of trauma, and you know, if we work through that trauma in our bodies, we can actually kind of help our mind out a little bit. So I'm going to get the yoga cards out, which I'm excited to show you right here. And it just kind of gives you some like breathing techniques, some physical postures to incorporate, and let's see what they have to say. And you can follow you can follow these practices. Oh my, almost caught on fire, bro. Almost caught on fire. We get it. We get it. I'm going to use them. There are two that fell, and then this one and this one. That's a lot. Let's just do that because there's a lot to read on these. Assisted standing forward bend. Oh, okay. I thought it was something crazy. I'm like, girl, we're not getting on our heads. I'm not doing that. All right. So this is the image. And this is interesting because it looks like it's around our root chakra here. And it might even be our lower legs, but the root is where we do attract financial stability because of where we're grounding ourselves and rooting ourselves. And that's where our worth is. That's where our ego sits. That's where we really root. Think about it. You know, our root center, we're rooted. So it's going to be kind of catering into the lower back and lower legs. So you're going to be kind of dropping into a breath here. Stand with your back 1 foot from wall. Feet are hip distance apart. Let your buttocks touch the wall, bend forward, hanging at the hips. Bend knees slightly. Using both hands, reach back and pull the flesh off the buttocks up and away from the sitting bones. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to laugh. It's hard to read for some reason. And then for the second image, so you're against a wall. The second image, bend your arms at the elbows. Take hold of each elbow with the opposite hand hanging. So hang on to your elbows like you're in a crossed arm position. With each exhalation, allow your spine to lengthen and release more. The affirmation for this is, I am free to let go into this moment. Wow. So the benefits of this is lengthens the spine, reduces lower back pain, increases circulation and lessens fatigue, alleviates tight hamstrings, stretches the back of the legs. So this is actually going to be really important for you. Then we have, okay, this one looks like you're laying on the ground and you have your body turned. Reclining spinal twist. Lie on your back, bring both knees near chest, keeping knees together. Extend arms out to your sides in T position. Roll legs and hips to the left, touching the floor. Right foot on left foot, right knee on top of the left knee. If back arches, move knees closer to ribs. Turn your palms up and angle arms into V shape. Slowly Slowly, where are we? Turn your head to the right, away from knees. Allow your back to relax. Hold for 1 to 2 minutes. Slowly roll legs back to center. Repeat on other side. The affirmation for this is, I am centered, I am relaxed, I am at peace. It calms the mind, nervous system, relieves headaches, cleanses digestive system and elimination systems, balances the flow of energy. No, hold a pillow between your knees if it is difficult to keep them together. So this is what that looks like, and that's where you'd probably hold the pillow. And what's this? Ooh, heart meditation. Sit comfortably, eyes closed. Bring thumbs and forefingers together to form a triangle over your heart center. Exhale, inhale through your nose for a count of 8. Exhale fully through your mouth. Repeat for several rounds. Lower your hands to your sides and ask yourself the question. This doesn't have anything. If my heart were planted, what would it grow? Sit with the question for a while and breathe deeply as you visualize an answer or an image. Focus on the visualization. Breathe. The benefits are shows the mind. Wow, it shows the mind. It slows the mind, reduces blood pressure and heart rate, calms the entire being, promotes peace and serenity, brings you back to the present. I love it. Well, thank you so much, my Citrine group number 2, and I hope this resonated for you. Again, take what resonates, release what does not, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Hi guys, if you chose the beautiful amethyst stone, this reading is for you. You guys are group number 3, my amethyst peeps. Cool. So to start, I will start off with the lovely Guardian Angel Oracle deck. And just to give us the generalized theme of this reading for you on what you need to hear. God of reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. Angel of pleasure. Take pleasure in the things you do. Angel of psychic ability. Your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. And that's no surprise because you guys did choose the amethyst, which is purple, honors our crown center, which is where we tap into source and have unlimited source information if it is a balanced crown center, or you would be known to say chakra, but I like to say center. Sorry, just felt called to call and one more card. Angel of clearing. Your time of waiting and confusion will soon be over. And I'm picking up very like finicky energy, not finicky, but just very like spazzy. Sorry if that is a trigger or feels like offensive, because you're like, I'm not triggery. I'm not triggery, but it's very spazzy. It's very like on the fritz, on the go. Like energy needs to be balanced and calmed down. That's kind of what I felt called to say. It's very like like if a cat sees a laser, it's like going everywhere. Like that's the energy I'm picking up from this group. Just means you need to calm down. Just means you're maybe very tapped into your psyche, and it's overwhelming and it's a lot of power, and you're blessed with that on the go energy, and you're blessed with that inner knowing of so many things, and very quantum, you know, like you're 3 places at once and you're able to tap into different timelines, and it can be very overwhelming. And that's kind of all that meant. It wasn't to say that you're, you know, we associate like spazziness with being insecure and like, you know, not calm, and I don't know. Again, I just wanted to like reiterate that it's not a bad thing. It's just I see that there's a lot of moving around. It's very cat and, okay, wow. You're creative too. You're very creative. Like it's crazy. Yeah, I'm seeing like there's a lot of like source energy you're tapped into. Not like the other groups. This is different. You guys all had very different readings. Group 1, group 2, and now this is group 3. This group is very, very tapped into source. I'm seeing like you guys, and I'm also seeing because of this angel of psychic ability, your intuitive and psychic abilities are strong at present. I don't think you should take it lightly. I think that you're meant to know a lot of information to share this information, but you're also given a lot of creative energy in your solar plexus area. It's like you have a fire at all times burning in your soul, and working with that is your ability to tap into source. So you guys could be tarot readers yourself. You guys could be really tapped into your dream world, just for confirmation. You guys could be therapists or people communicating or using a lot of their brain. I'm gonna pull a couple of these oracle cards. Air. Yeah, so much air. A lot of thinking, flightiness, the warrior, maybe a lot of Aries energy. Yeah, also could be Pisces energy. I don't know why I felt that. It doesn't have anything to do with any of these, but, and then the air. I mean, you could be an air sign as well, but I'm getting that there's a lot of like airy, fiery stuff. A lot of yellows, a lot of purples. Maybe yellow and purple has something significant to do with a sports team you like. That can also be confirmation that this is for you. Either way, purple might be your favorite color. Yellow might be something you associate things with. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. And then High Priestess of Spirit. There it goes. Your psyche, that spirit, that source. Priestess of Water, you've gotten all of them. Well, almost. Now you just need to get fire. There's a fire one in here, but let's just not get carried away. Belonging. Okay. Tarot cards. Let's see what we got. What do you need to hear? What does group 3 need to hear at this moment? Interesting. Okay. Well, you know, being tapped into this energy. Oh, sorry, my low battery thing came on. Scary. Oh, interesting. It said low battery. I wonder if that's for you guys. You guys might be running on really low energy because of all the effort you guys have been putting in. And like I said, spazzy, needs to calm down, low energy. I take that as a sign. You might even start to get sick or are sick right now, which is another sign to just take it easy, and like the work will still be there when you come back to it. It's not any time sensitive things to get back to. Your world's not going to crumble. Like, you need to be running on efficient energy and efficient battery energy, if that makes sense. So what I was seeing for the Empress and the World reversed was that all of this is breakthrough energy for you. Like, you're so excited that you're onto something. You're so excited that you're breaking walls down. You're so excited that you're closing chapters with people and you're closing cycles that no longer serve. Maybe something really hard was happening in your life or difficult to face and it just left. Maybe you had a really annoying neighbor and they moved out of nowhere, or maybe, you know, take what resonates, but I'm seeing that like you're able to step into this beautiful Empress energy right now because of this chapter that's been closing. Like maybe things have been happening to you out of your control and you've learned to accept that now. I'm seeing like there were things that you wanted to change and you realize like, you know, I actually don't have control over these things. Like, what's the point? What's the use? So you took the step back. And then all these amazing things started to happen. Now let's address this Lovers card. I'm excited for you because you guys are the dreamers and you guys are the people that have really optimistic views on things. Not always, I want to add, not always, but you know, you're in a very optimistic time of your life. And if you are not finding a partner at the moment, you might just be very close to that fling or that long-term partnership. And if you're single and not looking for that, which I don't know if you are or aren't, there's going to be a lot of fruitful relationships or one very divine connection coming through to enhance that psychic ability of yours and to enhance that living here on earth. It's like you're meant to level up in the way of learning a lesson through another person. And sometimes the way that this can really get to us and reach us is through an intimate romantic connection, because that's when it really triggers our feels, you know what I mean? Like that's when it can really speak to our souls, because that's when it gets a hold of our emotions. Like you can learn things every day, but if it doesn't have control over your emotions, it doesn't have complete control. Like our emotions are our leading guidance system. And so when you have a relationship coming in that has like a chokehold on your emotions, like it can be very scary, but it can also be very rewarding. It can also be very beneficial. It can also take you on the ride of your life. It can really bring in amazing gifts, rewards. It's like, I think you should not shy away from this opportunity to learn. And it's like every time we are in relationships with people, they bring us a lot of learning and growth. And it's time for you to step into that learning and growth yet again. If you're already in a relationship with somebody, I know that this is going to be a time of clarity for both of you. Like maybe there was a lot of arguments, a lot of stress around maybe sharing the bills, things like you get caught up with in everyday life. Sharing the bills, 5 of Pentacles, rock bottom money. Okay, so this is all going to be clearing up for you. I wonder though, for people in relationships right now, I wonder, this just in, people in relationships, okay, this needs to be addressed. Sorry, hate to be the bearer of bad news. The bad news bear here, but it looks like you're just being cheated out of your potential. And I don't feel triggered when I say this. I'm just trying to tell you what I see. Maybe you need to hear it. I don't know. I'm not saying that you're being cheated on. However, this card is very suspicious. The 7 of Swords paired with the Devil. It just feels like there's some sort of like toxicness going on in your life with the Lovers card that needs to be addressed. Maybe this person is taking finances. Maybe this person is wounded in finances, or you're wounded in finances, and this is actually causing some sort of disruption in your connection between the person. I think if I know where this is going, yes, okay, I feel called to tell you right now that you guys need a break. It can be a break from your routine. It can be a break from the life you're living in with them together. Like you can take this break together. You guys can go somewhere else, take what resonates, but you guys need to get out of this everyday routine. It's causing a lot of stagnation. Maybe if you're in love with your partner and you know that they aren't cheating you out of your potential, that you guys need to get away. You guys need to plan this vacation. You guys need something to look forward to. If you do feel called that this person is cheating on you physically, or there's a third party, let's get clarification. If there's a third party, I know we'll get some 3s. We'll get some 3s. Is this person playing you? Take what resonates. Okay. Well, not 3 cards. We got 5. I don't like that. I'm putting it back. Give us something to work with. Give us something to work with. Hold on. What's going on for this suspicious 7 of Swords that we can interpretate? Let's go. 8 of Cups. You've been Queen of Cups. You've been putting off this break with this person. If this applies to you, like if you're in a happy relationship, then disregard everything I'm saying. This is for the people struggling for if they should leave or go, or you know, if they're done with this. I think there's a specific message going on for people that are lying to themselves in this relationship that is holding them back from their potential. And I'd like to say, once you move on with this 8 of Cups, once you leave this and take your remaining cups that are filled, you will be in a balanced queen feminine energy. You will be emotionally balanced. You will be okay. You're actually gonna flourish, okay? Your hair is gonna be blowing in the wind. You're gonna feel freedom. You're gonna feel stability. Fear around finances, not being able to do it. I'm seeing like you need to get right with yourself and go into that dark corner and ask yourself the hard questions of what you need to do. You might even be moving locations and getting a new job. Like a lot of things are going to happen after you make that decision. So if you feel called to reach out to me for a reading because this resonated, we can look into the next steps for that. But moving away from that, my singles, this is a wondrous time for you right now to tap into that new love and tap into that relationship that you haven't been in for a while. It's like you're really gonna be gifted just amazing things through this encounter, this divine encounter. I don't remember if it was this reading or the other readings. I think it was the other readings, but I want to see if you guys have any guides that are with you right now. So one sec, I'm just going to pull some angel cards. Bam. Angel manifestation. Okay. One sec. I looked at the timer just now. I peeked and it had 333, and I saw a bus earlier this morning with 333. So like that can resonate for you. Self-worth, cycles, very intuitive. Reminder and self-worth. You're very intuitive and you're very in tune. We've already said that in the beginning of this reading. Very purpley energy, you know, like I said. I'm excited for you with that love card. Like that was magical. You're very psychic. Like this is crazy. I'm trying to figure out like, where are my tarot cards? Found them. I'm trying to figure out what else you need to hear for confirmation and like where you are right now with everything going on for you. Definitely asking to be stepped into a new career field, but what? Oh, interesting. Ooh, family, Ace of Cups, relationships. There's something going on with what you're stepping into. I think you're gonna be like on this new journey with career, and it has to do with your psychic abilities. This isn't going to resonate for many people, but like if you have been thinking about coming out of the broom closet with these psychic abilities, this is your sign to step forward and start using your gifts and abilities and tapping into those energies to share with the world. You might be a channeler. You might have a lot of intuitive insight for people. You might be an empath. You might really connect to people on like a soul level. People feel safe with you. These are all signs of, you know, healing energy and psychic abilities that, what's the word I wanted to use? To explore. You need to explore these. You need to really step away and take that journey of self-discovery to whatever this is. Oh my God, I'm so glad this is still recording. I have to keep checking, but please take that chance. The Six of Swords feels so powerful in the sense of like you're leaving behind a lot of things you've worked for to take this path. It's like, if this speaks to you, just know that I'm speaking to you like so directly because I can resonate. It's like, I see myself in this, you know, it's like you really need to take that leap and just know you're helping more people this way, and you're gonna actually feel very self-fulfilled in this way. And like it looks like here, look, like you're taking what you know and you're using, like this guy is taking you that you don't even know, but you're trusting him, and that's very symbolic. It's like you're trusting the universe that you might not have a very clear relationship with, but just know that this person is going to get you there safely. He looks crazy and he puts you through a lot. The universe puts you through a lot, but you know, like you're trusting, your eyes are closed, like you're believing fully and trusting this process of bringing your abilities and talents forward. Like this is so powerful. You really need to believe it. You really need to believe it. That was so... Six of Wands, like you are going to get that public recognition and for a good cause. Like you're actually going to be shining. Like I'm hearing that like you're going to be found more attractive too, which might be a concern for you. It might not be. Okay, girl, boy, whoever you are. Two of Cups. Removing limited beliefs. You're not blind to the BS anymore. You're really going to get everything you want. You're going to share this. I think that this intimate relationship coming forward is going to open your eyes and give you the confidence to step forward with your abilities. I think maybe you're going to confide in this person to share your psychic abilities and test it on them. And they're going to be like, wow, you are amazing. You're actually too good at this. Like you're an angel, you're a goddess, you're a god, like whatever it is. They're like, you need to come forward with this stuff. Like, you know, back then they would have burned you alive, they would have shunned you, they would have killed you. Like we're not in that era anymore. Like this time you're meant to come back as the healer that's staying. Like you're gonna stay and you're gonna change the world. Like I feel very, very connected to this group right now. You guys also might suffer with a drinking problem or a binging type problem, binge eating, binge drinking, to kind of cope with everything that you go through. A little bit of issues around finances I'm picking up, but that's completely okay. You need to get aligned. You need to align and tap into that healing energy and take that leap, because it's actually going to bring you a lot. It's going to bring you a lot of stability, believe it or not. It's going to bring a lot of, I'm going to come back to that one. It's going to bring you a lot of, it's on the tip of my tongue. Fulfillment, self-fulfillment. You're going to be like getting a mutual energy exchange with others. This is going to be really beneficial for you. I see that you might have some themes around guilt and shame and pleasure. So ask yourself maybe why you feel that and where did that come from, and who told you that you're not allowed to have nice things, receive good things, receive nice feelings. Like, was this an ex-partner? Was this a parent? Was this a past abusive relationship? Like, these are kind of important questions to look at. It's like, why do you not feel worthy? Why do you not think you can go after your dreams? So I hope that resonates. I'm going to kind of stop because I think this might be one of the longer videos, and then I'm just going to end this reading with some yoga cards, because like I said in all the other groups, we store a lot of trauma in our bodies, and usually if we fix things within our body, we can have it cater to our mind as well, because mind and body are working together. I feel like a lot of people are going to resonate with group 3 for some reason. I felt like this one was a very powerful message, not to say that the others were not. This one just felt really real for me, really similar. I felt like this was like the group I would have chosen if I were to, you know, is there the booklet in here again? Did I do that again? Okay, well, let's just, she'll come out. She will come out. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Okay, I'm seeing them. I'm not trying to see them. I'm trying to just be like, what do we need? Ooh, love, 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 love. Okay, so we have yoga meditation. Sit comfortably with your eyes closed. Exhale and inhale deeply a few times. Breathe naturally while you focus on the following idea. Yoga is a deep well into which we can tap, drawing forth whatever we need to bring balance ourselves. Yoga is a deep well into which we can tap, drawing forth whatever we need to bring ourselves into wholeness and balance. Ask yourself what will bring wholeness and balance to your life. Wait for an image or an idea to arise. Be still with that vision or thought for a while and breathe. Benefits of this is slows the mind, reduces blood pressure and heart rate, calms the entire being, promotes peace and serenity, and brings you back to the present. And this is also a little posture that will honor what's going on. I think that, you know, there might be trauma stored in the lower leg, lower back area, hip area. So maybe if you're a woman or have feminine energy, you might resonate with this, because as women, we store a lot of energy in our hips. And it could be generational. You might not immediately be like birthing a child or have birthed any children, but generational energy is stored there. So this will kind of release the tension in your hips. Spinal twist. Sit erect, legs extended. Fold your right leg across your left foot over your right thigh at midpoint. Inhale, bring right arm around the outside of left knee. Grasp right knee or instep of right foot. Exhale, rotate your trunk to the left. Keep shoulders level. Raise left arm around and back, placing palm on the floor. Turn your head and gaze over left shoulder. Hold for 1 minute. Release, repeat on right side. For the left stretch, you're going to say, for all that has been, thanks. For the right stretch, to all that will be, yes. I love that. Benefits are stretches the spine and nerves, correcting stiffness in neck. Massages lower abdomen organs and aids elimination. Interesting. So that's good. Oh, and this one looks amazing. So which is the I believe I was just saying this in the car yesterday with my son. It felt so amazing because it felt like we were just like in such serenity. It was so interesting. Yeah, so this is the sound of all sounds. I've actually known this, but if you're not aware, Om has several meanings. It is the sound of all sounds, the sound of the universe, the sound of creation, and the beginning of life. Om contains 4 separate parts. A, O, silence. So, and it's really powerful. You can hear the echo and vibration just afterwards. That's like so powerful. Sit comfortably with your back straight. Inhale on the exhalation, begin chanting Om. Remember the 4 distinct parts. Pause, inhale, and exhale. Chant twice more. I am a part of life's joyful sound. Benefits are releases tension and dispels negative energy. Promotes a feeling of total peace. Releases powerful spiritual vibrations and fills the entire self with luminous energy. This is so important for this group because you are tapping into source so heavily with all this purple energy and crown activation. So emphasis on this card. So take a screenshot or pause and just take this in, write it down. You can use this multiple times a day, kind of check in and just like, be aware of how worthy you are. Thank you so much for being here. And if you feel called to reach out for a reading, I will put the information below. I'm new to the YouTube world, so I just wanted to get this out to my peoples to have it accessible. I'm not some pro at YouTube. Maybe I will be one day, but at the moment I just have some messages I need to reach certain people with. So thank you so much for this, and hopefully I hear from you individually in the future. Bye.